David Cameron.
Save the salmon!
Wait, are there any
Leave the
conservatives
politics out!
here? Anyone from the House of Lords here? Very sorry.
We will fight them on the beaches. We will never surrender.
We will never let go.
You need a cigar. Gwyneth, you need a cigar. Well, we all need cigars now and then. I don't have one, but if we're going to do Churchill's, why do they call that giant cigar Churchill? Is that Churchill's because of him?
Yeah,
I mean, that's a size of cigar.
Churchill's.
Yeah.
That's the cigar he always had. Being a bulldog too, but nobody said anything about that.
But what was a Churchill called before Churchill?
A cigar.
A cigar.
You're very practical, man. What nationality are you? Oh, Scots. God.
Scots are a practical people.
We do love freedom! Sorry.
Where's Liam Neeson when we need him? Oh, no,
He's Irish.
No, that was Mel Gibson.
That was
Forget
Mel Gibson, that's right.
You know who William Wallace? Do you know who William Wallace? You know how big he was?
Yeah, so
No.
5'2", and that's what you're going to need. Boy,
Someday, the Duras family will rule the empire. And they will.
Perhaps.
But not today.
And I think mine would have to be, pardoning my present appearance, human females are so repulsive.
Worf would always complain, Michael, he would always complain and say, but that is not the Klingon way. At one point I finally responded, Worf, anything a Klingon does is the Klingon way. Bob, could you be Worf for a second? I had a sword fight, battle fight with Worf. No, but you're fighting me, not them. Here we go. He hates to turn away from the audience. The man has no shame whatsoever. So I was supposed to come a down cut on the batleth. He steps aside, and I cruise right on through. And when we rehearsed the scene, the cameraman, Gwyneth will be the camera person.
With a very old camera.
Very old camera. Was standing, but she was standing when we rehearsed, way over there by the door, doing that. Yes. Doing that.
Framing.
So here we are. He steps aside, I walk through, he says, okay, let's shoot it. All right. So, but full speed is like, so, we get ready to shoot. I have this eye blocked out. You know, I can't see past my nose on the left-hand side. I can't see past my nose on the left-hand side. So I get ready to do the action, and I do now.
Don't take Gwyneth out, please.
He already did.
This is a linebacker in our football.
Yeah, I was
In college level.
So when we shoot it, the camera person has moved up to where right here. I can't see him. I'm there. I'm saying shooting it, and he went right down.
He played football.
And from that moment on, the cameraman despised me. And every shot that had like 6 people in it or 4 people in it, and if I was just on the edge of frame, the frame would basically move just slightly so I was out of frame. And they'd continue the scene, and I'd be off stage somewhere.
And probably your close-ups were out of focus.
Close-up?
Or there you never got another again.
I never had a close-up.
There's one. Let's get the voices going. Think of it as practicing Klingon opera. that you have to do for 8 days. All right, ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, for the Klingons!
I've prepped for the episode, I've read it, I've learned my lines, and I'm a little intrigued by what's going to show up in front of me. So, we're all there, we're doing this thing. And there's also this other woman there who's got a fantastic body, but we call it a butterface. You know what that means? Great body, butterface. I didn't make it up.
Nice leg shave about the boat.
He didn't make that up. I heard that since I
So we
was a
get to
kid.
the scene, we do Jolene's
15 years.
a bit heavier.
It's Ellen, after a diet. Anyway, he was on the Rosie O'Donnell show, and she dug up this old commercial that Scott had made in the 80s. I don't know if you lot know, but he actually comes out of a musical theatre background. He's got a hell of a voice, not a bad little dancer. And he did this commercial for Canada Dry. Remember that sort of ginger ale? And it was an 80s commercial, and he was dolled up in all that 80s dance gear with the headband and the leg warmers. And he had a bunch of he was the Canada Dry man, the Canada Dry. He's as cheesy as cheese gets, let me tell you. So anyway, Rosie showed that during her show. One of our line producers, Brad Jacobian, got a hold of a copy of it. You can't actually buy Canada Dry anymore, so the props department made up a bunch of bottles that looked just like the real thing. They got that commercial. Ben, our IT guy, had wired it up on the bridge to every screen, including
Every monitor everywhere.
it was all wired. Anyway, they sent the PA off to go get Scott from his trailer. And in walks the captain for the morning's filming. He's all like Jonathan Archer, captain-like. And someone just goes, hit it. Canada Dry comes up on every screen on the bridge.
And they had given all of us the words to it, so we're all singing it, doing his dance steps.
Him and Linda that could really dance were literally boop-bopping.
Oh, we killed it. Yeah, Scott can dance, but not as well as I can. That's just
Scott Bakula went from red to zero to red in like 0.nothing seconds. You've never seen a grown man so puce red in your life. Yeah.
Just wondering which part of the story I get to tell.
He went back to his trailer.
Listen, okay, go.
You said great job,
Carry
guys.
on. Well, wait a minute, Connor. Let me just explain something to you, mate. You weren't there.
I was there.
Oh, were you? Oh, I forgot that.
See the love?
See the mink.
Feel
It's been a long time.
getting from there. Okay.
It wasn't such a long time. It was only 4 years. Not such a long time. They didn't answer all my prayers. But now we're cancelled, they can kiss my ass. They can go to hell. They should have made me captain anyhow. Put me in the cat suit as well. Cause I've got tits and ass. Just as good as Jolene Blaylock. I've got looks and charms. Mountains higher than Conatrinia books. And smarts, just as much as Dr. Flox ever had. I've got game, yeah, I've got game, right from the heart.